Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode on G City with Mofi Foluwake. Today, with me, I have a very pleasant, beautiful lady. You know when they said expensive aunties, those are the ones I have with me today. So, let me welcome a very darling person, a person of Abisola.
Thank you,
You
thank you,
welcome
thank
to
you.
the show. How
Thank
are you?
you. I'm good, good.
You're
And thank you
welcome.
for having me on the
Thank
show.
you for coming. I know you are very busy. You know, my guests
Anything,
are always busy.
anything for you.
As in busy, busy. Well, as you can say, you can hear that. Anything for me. She's my
Yes.
personal person. Thank you for coming. God bless
You're
you for
welcome, you're
coming. And we
welcome.
appreciate your time this morning. Okay,
Thank
I'll
you.
just go straight to the point why we have you in the studio today. Okay, can you take us a little bit to that memory lane? What's your first start story like in the US?
Um, mm, it's really, it's really a long story.
I know it will be an interesting one.
I think I'll start by introducing myself so it will
Yes,
make the fresh
please.
start story a little bit
Thank you.
make sense. So my name is Abisola and I'm a nurse, and I've been a nurse since Nigeria. I worked in UCH. I
Okay.
was working in UCH back then, and I was doing good. Like, I'm not saying I'm rich, but at least comfortable in my capacity, like Nigerian standard.
Of
So I was
course.
definitely okay. Then I came to this country 2016. I came to the United States 2016. Actually, that time I had the choice of going to the UK to get my bachelor's in nursing or coming to the US then. But I'm like, okay, you know the way people say, US is
It's
is
better.
the oga patapata of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just come here. So and here we come. It was rough, very rough, because as a nurse, I had to come here, work as a caregiver. Like, yeah, I worked as a
Like,
caregiver.
hold on. Don't mix it up. Like, when you got here as a nurse
Yeah.
from Nigeria, and before you can settle back to your area, you that you're already a nurse, because usually as people say, oh, go and do nursing, go and do nursing this. So you're already a nurse, but you have to like come a little bit low to go do caregiver.
Yeah, because the thing is that most of these countries don't recognize our certificate from Nigeria. So you still have to like kind of start from the
Boost it
fresh,
up.
like evaluate your credentials.
Okay, I
So
see.
so I had to go through that process of evaluating my credentials with CGFNS, and that it doesn't happen overnight. It definitely
Takes a
takes some
little time.
time. If it's fast enough, maybe like 6 months. Some
Wow.
people takes a year or thereabout. And depends on the state you're trying to evaluate your credentials to. So, but I chose Illinois. So maybe like 6 to 8 months. Then after the evaluation, I got my authorization to test. And me, I've I've never schooled here. I don't know
Yes.
how the question is. And so I had to study again. Like, it took me like 3 months to study to get used to
How
how
their
the
question
set
is
their
like.
questions are and all that. So that kind of, so all those time I definitely am not gonna be sitting down and
Yes.
just waking up. So I had to get something doing. So and in the meantime, I worked first in the factory. I can never forget, it was only one day I went for I went for one day and I didn't go back again.
You what like
I
okay,
went to,
okay, okay. Let me rephrase the question again so that you can give us detail that we really want to hear. Okay. When you got here, you work okay, where was the first place you work?
actually, when I first came, I did not work for like 2 to 3 months because
Okay.
I came with little change. Like I said, I
Okay.
was a little bit comfortable. Then I was still trying
You're doing rich
to,
girl.
yeah,
Oh
rich
yeah.
rich girl vibes. Then I was still trying to balance things up, trying to then even at that point I was still thinking, should I stay? Should I not stay? Should I stay? Should I not stay? So all those were what I was trying to balance within 3 months. But when I eventually decided I want to work, I was in New Jersey at first.
Wow.
Then I had to come to Chicago. Then when I came to Chicago, there was really everybody was like, "Oh, there is this factory work to do." So it was a factory work. I had to go register at the factory. I think on Fullerton or something. I've forgotten. Then I registered and I went to the factory job. Like no break. We were standing all through the whole 8 hours. I got home. I
So
was
your
so
first job in the US was a factory job. Hey, Jesus
So
Christ.
I went the first day. I'm like, no, I'm not going back to this job. This is not for me. Like,
It was tough.
it was so tough because you had to stand all through. Then the whole, I'm like, no, this is just too, is too much. I cannot do this. Then from there, then I got information like, oh, you can work as a caregiver since you have those nursing background and all that. So that's how I started working as a caregiver. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, oh God. Oh. It is well anyway, but we thank God.
Yeah.
The journey. So you work as a caregiver for like how many months?
Almost uh maybe 18 months or thereabout, because in the process, so like I said, I was trying to evaluate my credentials. After evaluation, study for the board exam. After studying for the board exam, then to get a job, because I was petitioned for my job. It was the job that petitioned for me. So during all that process, maybe like 2 years thereabout, so I was working as a caregiver. Yeah.
Before you can start working
Yeah,
as a nurse.
yeah.
Wow. Let me
Yeah.
say the wow, big wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a journey, I can say. It's
It
a
is.
long journey. But thank God for today. But at least you are able to do your, so after your board exam, you just started working as a nurse.
Yeah, after the board exam, like I said, I got a job. So the petition for me, because me coming to this country, I don't know anybody. I don't have anybody. That was why at first I said I was contemplating between UK, because UK, all my brothers, step brothers are there.
Families.
So I have people, even family friends, a lot there. Even my best friend then was there before she relocated to Canada. Sometimes so I had a lot of people in UK, but here like literally nobody. I only have extended family here, like families that even if they don't let me sleep in their house, I shouldn't be offended, because they are like very far from me. But I'm just thankful and grateful, because fortunately for me, all of them, they were so helpful when I came. Like I stayed in New Jersey for almost 2-3 months, no bills, nothing. I was eating, adding weight, living life and all that before eventually
The reality now
my
sets in.
uncle, even at that reality, yeah.
Like the minute that like you now start planning to work.
Yeah, so that was when I was like, no, I can't continue like this. I need to do something. That was when my uncle now reached out to one of his friends here in Chicago. I was like, oh, my sister is here. Can you find something? And that's how I got to Chicago, the factory job, the caregiving job. Then before I started my nursing fully.
So I'll go to another question. What is it like for you? Weather, the weather situation.
Yeah, because when I came in April, so the
Okay.
weather was getting better. So
Oh,
I
wow.
I
You enjoyed
really
the
I
first
enjoyed
summer.
the first summer.
It doesn't feel like you're out of your
I
country.
know. Then around October, November, December, oh my God, it was crazy, because that was definitely and I actually have been to UK before, so I actually have a little bit of idea, but I can say the cold weather in UK is kind of different from the one here.
Most
The one in
especially
the one in UK, they use this slang like where oh man sha, like Otutu UK man sha ni, but this one Chicago
going to your
weather. So I'll say I'm a little bit prepared, but not for Chicago. I wasn't prepared for Chicago weather.
weather.
And I wasn't driving, obviously, because as a caregiver, so I was working as a caregiver. I'll go sometimes with boss. I will have to wear like 6 clothes together just to compensate for the cold. So sometimes 6 clothes, sometimes Uber. And at some point, I'm like, why am I even taking Uber? Then I remember this day that I went for this caregiving job. It's like a very far suburb. And I already checked my time for the bus. So he told me the bus is going to arrive in maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So I left the facility to go stand at the junction to wait for the to wait for the bus. I don't know what happened. I think I missed my turning, or maybe the bus, I missed the bus. I just don't know till today what actually happened. I got to that place, no bus, nothing. And it was so late at night, and this terrible wind started. Like, Chicago wind, that's why they call Chicago the windy
Windy
city.
city.
Then this wind started, and me and my small carry-on bag, I don't even know where we landed. This wind just started. The wind carried me and my bag.
Are you
I was
serious?
running after the bag. The wind was moving me this way. I was running. It was actually the next day. Then I listened to the news. Then I saw like actually 2 or 3 people died due to that wind. It was actually a
On that very
terrible wind.
day.
Yeah. The next day, the news carried it like maybe tree fell on some cars, or some
Oh my
people, some
goodness.
old woman like that. They said she was going, and I think the wind carried her and she ended up somewhere. So that was when I was like, God, thank you. So what actually happened to me was not, but I was,
You were able to
that day I
find
was
your
just like,
carry-
God,
your
which
bag.
kind of life is this one? Because it was so far, I can't even know how to describe it. When your bag, everything in my bag too was now coming out, flying all around. So I was looking for this there, looking for that one there. Me, I was all the way, as I'm trying to run after the wind keep dragging me back, run after it keeps dragging me. It was such a funny incident.
Then
Like, I
you'll be
can
like,
never forget.
Is this a natural wind or something?
Yeah,
else?
it was just crazy. I'm like, is this how this Chicago wind that they've
So
warned
at
me
that
against?
time, what like? I want to put myself in your shoe. At that time, I'll just be crying.
So many cries. I can't even count. Some days I'll get home, I'll be like, which kind of life? Should I go back to Nigeria and just go? Because most of my colleagues that we started, they were even already sister in nursing. If you know nursing cadres in Nigeria, from NO2 to NO1 to sister in nursing, at that second year, most people have gotten promotion. So I'm like, I'm still here trying to struggle, and wind is carrying me. I was squatting somewhere, accommodation issue too, because when I started working, how people ask, they start giving you like you had to move. So at that time, I had this accommodation issue too, and it was crazy that I had to, most times crying at night, and like, God, why is all
You
this?
see the way I'm looking at you.
Yeah,
I mean,
and in the process to that year, I lost my dad to back in Nigeria. I couldn't even travel for his burial. So it was my first 2 years was rough, very, very rough in this country, very, very rough.
wow.
But I'm thankful to God.
That is touching.
Yeah.
Wow, that's touching. I know sometimes you feel like,
Yeah.
what did they do for you? Sis?
Exactly. Sometimes then
Who send
because
me
I
home?
had option, so that kind of like, maybe I should have gone to the UK. Any little thing, God, why am I here? Because like I'm a little bit spiritual person. I'm not holy or anything, but most times I pray about my stuff. So I remember I prayed and God said, go to the US. So any little thing, I'm like challenging God that, why did you say I should come here? Why did you say I should come here? I should have gone to the UK. Maybe I would have done this. Maybe this would have. So any little thing, I'm like there blaspheming, like, oh God, this is because that first year was rough, especially when the accommodation issues too started, and everything was just rough. But I'm thankful to God today.
Thank God for today.
Yeah.
It's a deep story you just said. Though.
Yeah.
Even the part of the wind.
That one is
It's a
seriously
very. Everybody has a
now it's funny, but that day, do you know what I later did? That I later took Uber, because I already checked Uber. Uber was expensive. So in my head, I already calculated it that, okay, I came to work, maybe $200 work. I already used like $100 for transportation. So that was why I opted for the
For the
bus in the
boss.
first place, because definitely I knew it was late at night. I wasn't even supposed to do that. But after the whole wind and all that, as I jejely carry all my stuff, I was able to gather myself, carry my now me jejely waka back to the facility. And I went to sit at the gate to think of what to do. I sat there I
You
remember
can't
that night.
calculate how much you used to cut.
I now sat there for like 10 minutes to think and
Wow.
compose myself that, okay, yeah, what next? Then and I was like, okay, then it's Uber. Let me just go for it, because it's like this bus is not working. If I go back outside, the way that wind was carrying me, what if it carried me to the road and something bad happened? Let me just, if it's $100 I see from those jobs,
At least you
it's
shall
okay.
settle back home.
Yeah.
At the time, sometimes when you are like, let me just get home. Let me just get to the comfort of my. I don't care how much. Okay, I just want to rough it out and get back home. See,
Right.
that's a priority. But anyways, oh wow, it's a deep one.
I know.
It's really deep. It's
I
really
know
deep.
it is.
Though I wanted to ask about what are your challenges like, but you already said everything.
Yeah,
in
it's
little
a
bit,
lot
and
of challenges. Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Wow.
It
But
is.
we bless God for.
And as a lady too, it's more challenging because, like I said, during the accommodation time, you see some guys coming, like trying to
Take the
advantage of you because
advantage
of
of.
your lady. And so for ladies in this country, it's really, really hard. I think for me, my own opinion, I think I'm not saying men have it 100% right too, but they have a little bit higher chances and privilege
Yes.
than we ladies. So
Yes. You can say
especially
that
for
really
someone that is starting from scratch, you don't have nobody, and you came in with no your immigration status too wasn't good, so it's kind of rough for
for some.
ladies. Yeah.
Wow, it's a lot. It's a lot. But anyways, thank God here we are.
Yeah.
We are grateful to God for how far
Yeah.
and how well. Yes, that's it. So I'll go to a little. I will dive a little bit to a story about what are your side gig when you started working as a nurse. Do you have any side gig at the side?
Yeah.
Two jobs to make sure the money.
Yeah. Before, when I was in Nigeria, I was selling clothes because I think I love fashion. People used to ask me that if you're not a nurse, what would you have been? I don't really have any side gigs. Since I started working as a nurse, I've basically been but definitely I have two jobs. You got to
You gotta
patch it
run
up.
run
Yeah.
now.
So I'll definitely have maybe two jobs. You work your full hours somewhere and you have this PRN job that you just go maybe once in 2 weeks or once in a month just to make up the bills. Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's
that's
good. That's
basically
good.
it.
Wow. So let me go into this question. Okay, you have your nursing certificate from Nigeria. What is it like? Is it a degree in nursing? And when you finish with your evaluation here, is it equivalent to exactly what you had in Nigeria, or they beat it down, or it's the same thing? Then what is it like? Is it a degree in nursing, or which way?
Yeah, so I'm going to explain that. So nursing school in Nigeria, I think they said the federal government in Nigeria has changed it now. But back then, when I was in school, 2005, 2006, nursing school is basically 3 years, 3 complete years. So it's called associate in nursing, just like you do your associate RN nursing here.
Okay.
So that's what the equivalent is. But at that time, there was this fight going on. Like, we spent like a whole. We are not like university student that you have first semester, second semester. Like
What
a
school was
whole.
that? Sorry.
I went to School of Nursing Oshogbo.
Oshogbo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I did my post basic in UCH,
Okay.
Ibadan, in occupational health nurse. So I'm a certified occupational health nurse too.
Okay.
Yeah. So we spent like a complete year cycle, like a whole 12 months in school, no break.
Okay.
So after the whole complete 12 months, they give us 3 weeks. We write our first year exam, give us 3 weeks break. You come back and you resume to year 2, spend another 12 whole months, like 11 months and 2 weeks, thereabout, give
Without
you,
break.
because we're gonna have clinicals in between though. Maybe you spend 3 months in school, they send you to the hospital for like 3 months posting, you might do maybe little testing between, then you come back to class. So it's like tough. So that time people were fighting it, like people that are in the university, definitely we know they spend 5 years, but they have those break like first semester, second semester. So if you evaluate this,
like a regular
yeah, if you evaluate these 3 whole years with the all 5 years, the bachelor's in nursing is almost same thing. So people that are graduating from school of nursing, can you affiliate them to all these universities so that when they leave, they have their bachelor's in nursing? So that has been going on while I was in school, but they keep going back and forth on it. I think a couple of years ago, I heard UCH School of Nursing now, maybe they already got it. So after your 3 whole years, you have a bachelor's in nursing. Yeah, wow. But anyways, it's just you spending 3 years in nursing school in Nigeria, it's like you have your associate RN here too. Just like here you went to like RN here. Yeah, you just went to college, the Truman College City, the one people do. No, Ram student is you get your bachelor's. It's a university. Too. Yeah.
But I thought they do RN too there.
Maybe, I don't know, but I think most people that go there actually. I don't really much, yeah. But I know most associate nurses graduate from Truman College and stuff like that. So that's what is evaluated to here. So when I got here, I had to do the whole evaluation and all that. So definitely they evaluate me to be an associate in nursing here. Okay. So that was why I came in. So I had to register, look for a school to get my bachelor's done, which they took some of my credit. And they didn't take some. In fact, I had to do like 15 classes. If I had gone to school here, maybe finished my associates in nursing here, most people that I know just took maybe 8 classes or 9 classes. Just because I schooled in Nigeria, I had to do 15 classes to get my bachelor's here. Like they just keep bringing all these external courses. They did not take this, they did not take that. But anyways, I did that. And after that, I started my master's in nursing and my nurse practitioner. So right now, I just finished my nurse practitioner. So I'm a nurse practitioner FMP by God's grace.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Beautiful,
thank you.
Beautiful. That's so sweet to hear. But the reason why I said you should give us a little hint on that is that probably we have our viewers, even in Nigeria, and they're like, oh, they said you cannot, and they are in this line, they can learn a little bit and know how to, you have to do evaluation. Some of them might have even start doing those evaluation even right before they come.
Right.
So that they can know that, it doesn't mean you have to start from the bottom. You can just pick at the middle, just like you did, and you are working as a nurse and doing well for yourself. All right, that's very good to hear, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on
Thank you.
Beautiful achievements.
Thank you.
Very nice one.
Thank
I like
you.
it. Okay, so I'll go to another question. And the question is going to go, I know that might be like a side gig. I know you have you are a CEO on your own. Yes. You have a business, a side business that you do too, aside working as a nurse, and that business. I want you to tell us like what bring that idea to you as a brand that you have, Hero Scrub. What is the motivation behind that? What makes you just go into it?
Okay, thank you. So for the motivation behind my Hero Scrub, like I said, if I was not a nurse, definitely I'll be somewhere in the fashion industry. Maybe trying to be maybe just in fashion line, probably create my own clothing brand or something. Wow. Yeah. So which designer. God willing, if God wants me to still do it, I can still do it, because there is no crime having 2, 3
in fact, you can have
multiple businesses. Yeah. So I just thought about it, like when you come to the hospital, you see nurses like, because our work is tiring for real. Is stressful, because dealing with people, we all know is hard. Is the even with our friends, our family, we could just say that. So now
And
dealing
it's
with
so emotional in
somebody,
kind of way.
yeah,
To
somebody you don't
see
even know.
someone do like, wow.
So most time nurses are worn out, which kind of show in our dressing too. You see a nurse like people don't even care again. They just go to work like, is it not work? So I just came up with that idea, like, why do you have to look like what you're going through? We all don't have to look at what we are going through. Go to work, look good, look all dressed
Clean
up, yeah,
and
clean. Even with that, patients see you, they are happy, they feel better. You don't have to look all shabby and all like just because you want
All
to,
casual.
you don't care again. Like, I beg, I don't care. So that was why I
Just
came
wear
up with
scrub
them.
and go now.
So that was why I came with the idea of the scrub, like a little bit of fashion in the scrub. So even though we know we can't wear our regular clothes to the hospital, we wear scrub, but we can tweak it a little bit and
Very
make it a little
quality
bit fashionable for us, so you look good while you're working. So that was the idea of the hero scrub. So that was how I came about
And
that.
I'll just say a little bit too on that. What year did you started that?
Yeah, I actually started nursing the idea since like 2020, thereabout. Then the whole COVID and stuff happened. Then I was able to put everything into place.
Launch your brand.
Launch it 2022.
2022. Wow, that's beautiful. So, how is the sales like
Oh,
that brand?
actually, it's tough. Everybody knows having business is tough because right now it's even a lot of competition. Everybody too wants to have their own scrub brand, especially, and it's nurses too that are doing it. So it's a lot of competition in the industry and all that. But the sales was good at first, but I just feel your own people will patronize. I see had somebody message me 2 days ago, like, I want
this
scrub
size.
and stuff. I'm like, okay, I will check. So, but just recently, I took a break because of my school. The FMP program was a little bit challenging, so I just took a break, which hopefully anytime soon I should kickstart again. Yeah.
That's good. But really, you still have some in stock.
Yeah, I have some, but probably not all sizes. Maybe you're asking for medium. I might have it in large. I might have it in extra large. So I know I need to restock and probably create new designs. So I'm just looking sometimes around summer.
Okay, that's beautiful. So I will just go into what is your advice to our viewers back home here. You can advise us on your field, is okay. Challenges, life generally. What's your advice to our viewers?
So
On business too, because we see you as a businesswoman too.
So the advice I'll give is that don't give up. Now we'll give up, fuck up.
As a woman,
I tell you, don't give up. Keep pushing.
yeah,
It is gonna be rough.
yeah,
It is gonna be tough.
definitely.
Even you might lose friends, you might lose family along the line, but just don't give up. Just be focused, because you are the only one that understands your journey. Nobody else understands your journey. So you are the one in that shoes. You are the one that knows how everything fits. So just don't give up. Keep pushing. And for the people that believe in God, that know God, just take God as your number one. Pray to him to guide you and direct you, and trust me, everything will be fine. When God keep directing you, guiding you, it's not like there's not going to be challenges. There is definitely, even the ones that sometimes you'll be like, how am I going to do this? But because you already prayed to God and God gave you the go ahead, you know what, he's just going to make a way. Like, I was listening to some speech on YouTube sometime from, I think, Pastor Selma. So it was like, there are some challenges that will come, and you just take your chair and sit down with the challenge and be like, oh yeah, do your worst. Let's be looking at ourselves. So it will get to those points, and you will feel like that. So, and you will sit down to and be like, oh yeah, do your worst. That because at this point, this is it. I'm insisting. This is what I want to do, and this is what I'm doing. So we'll see. And with God, so I think everything will be fine. Another thing is, this might be unrelated opinion. Earn it so nobody can give you shit. In this life, I've had that since when I was in Nigeria. Earn your stuff yourself. When you earn it, nobody's just gonna give you just any rubbish, any shit, any jargons anywhere. So always earn it. And while you're waiting for things to work out for you, always find yourself doing something. Do something.
Yes.
Don't develop yourself.
That's
Do something.
the word. That's
Yeah.
one good one I love about life.
Yeah.
And I always like to see to people, just like you have said it, when it seems the road is blocked, don't hold on. No.
Yeah.
When you are waiting, when you're in the waiting room,
Yeah.
what are you doing in the way? Are you just waiting,
Yeah.
stranded, empty-handed? Are you picking one thing or the other? When you're still in that waiting room,
Yeah,
you
just
gotta
do
pick so
something.
much, and you don't know. Those ones you're picking when in the waiting room might be useful
Later.
that journey, that destiny that the Lord is taking you to. So don't just give up on yourself, and don't hold on while you're waiting on God. At the same time, everybody has different issues we are waiting on God for, because it's only God that gives, so obviously you are waiting.
Right.
Wait in anticipation and put things together while
Right.
waiting. Thank you for that. We really appreciate this time that you spent with us, and
Thank you.
Thank you for taking us through those journey, those challenges in life. That yes, I might look PPP now, I might look fashionista, I might be wearing all those designer in the world, but at the same time, ojú ti rí.
I tell you,
Ojú ti rí ẹnu ò lè rò.
you deserve everything.
Yes, exactly. Everyone, and there is no success that doesn't have his story behind it.
Right.
They will say the backstory or the backstage or that off-camera story.
Right.
So we all have it. Thank you for that. The next stage is game, and I have my game here, and I want you to sit back, relax, and see who will win this game right now. It's me and Abisola today.
Hey, well, I'm not good in games, so maybe definitely. Okay, let's do it.
Let me just
So if you go to party, what's play in the party? Who plays?
Musician.
No.
DJ.
Yeah.
Okay, another card. I see our time.
Okay. When you are dressed up as a man, what do you put on?
A tie.
Yeah.
Suit.
Yeah,
a
tie. You already got. So when you probably
I still have time.
You have
this one, no.
So you and somebody, your couples are celebrating something. What do you celebrate?
Marriage. Anniversary. Okay, anniversary.
Things that happen in movie. When something looks unreal in the movie or in the
I don't know.
In real life.
Shots.
Fiction.
Friction. Oh my god. Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I had 3, right?
Yes, 3.
Okay, let's go. It's your turn. All right. I should win my guest today.
Hey, okay.
Okay, let me go with this. Last week you told me you want to do something. Yeah. What's that? No. I won't use that one. Okay, I can give you a bonus.
Dental.
Okay. What is that thing that okay, somebody has used it from. What is that thing that you don't have when you are a new baby, and when you are getting old, it gets off one after the other?
Teeth.
It's okay. Tooth. It's the same.
Oh, okay. Teeth,
Right.
tooth, yeah.
Let's go. Okay, as a lady, usually we do something. When we have
Selfie.
when we are dressed. Okay, selfie. What's going on? Okay, I have to shovel. All right. Okay. When I have something with you and I don't want to just drag you or just shout anyhow, what will I do? I take you to where?
Conversation. Cut.
No. What?
Cut.
Yes, cut. You got it. Okay.
It's time. Hey, okay, 3. Okay. So what's that thing people fight for in this world, especially in the social world?
Money. Fame.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me see. What's that thing you use in building? One of the things you use in building, like you can even see it around here.
Brick.
No,
Block.
no.
Cement. Wood.
It's close to. It's close
Window.
to.
Door.
No, no. They
Roof.
kind of modernize it and make it usable
Floor.
to. No,
Okay. Ties.
no.
Hardwood. Building. They modernize it. Maybe you should describe better.
I should like you. Is it has a name. I don't want to say it now. And I don't want to use the word here. So you use it in building. It's part of building materials.
Water.
It's made of wood too.
It's made of wood. And building material, wood, no ni. Roof.
Yeah, what they made out of wood.
Frame.
No.
Out of wood
Yeah.
in the building material.
Plank.
Oh, plank. And plank is wood.
Yeah, no, but the wood is here. You say you can't.
Alright, no problem. Okay, my time is good too. Alright. Okay. I'm supposed to use plank. You should have said the main.
Yeah, that's
word
what said what they use out of it.
Okay, what happened before Thanksgiving? We do something. Generally in the US, before Thanksgiving,
July
there's something that goes round. No, not July. Very close to Thanksgiving. It's around that November period too, or late October.
Sales.
No. They do it. It's a general thing. They dress.
Halloween.
Okay, good. I really don't want to say dress though, but I had to. Okay. Your clothes. You put it somewhere in your house. Where?
In your closet.
No.
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe. Hey, my guess is. All right. I'll do better in the last round.
Time is gone.
Okay, let's go. Time is gone. Okay, you got to there. Let's do the last round.
So when someone do something that sometimes you get peace, what do you call the person? Or something funny?
Funny.
Funny,
Person. Gist
hilarious
person.
way.
Hilarious way.
And they actually did a
clown.
movie, named after it. I'm giving you hints now. Sometimes
They
ago.
did a movie after that. A comedy.
No, you're close. What's another name?
Night of 1,000
No,
Laughs.
another name for somebody, a comedian.
A just something.
No, another regular name that people use.
Comedian. Kini comedy.
That is common when somebody is funny.
Funny.
No, another name for funny.
Is hilarious.
No, so it's close. It's common. It's a Nigerian word. People use it a lot. Or maybe you tell me something and be like, you are funny. If I don't want to say you are funny.
A jester.
No, that's too much English. Like a regular Niger accent.
No, again.
Joker. You feel like, you are joking, or you are funny, or
Oh my god. I'll say the jest, I'll say comedy, I'll say hilarious. What else?
yeah, that sounds like it's funny, like joke, comedy. They did a movie, Joker, the Joker, sometimes ago. Was it funny? That he dressed like a clown. That movie. I think the kids know they would dress like a clown.
Oh, a joker. Okay. When somebody is good and truthful and don't talk behind another person, like what's that word they use for such person?
A good person.
A good heart, that has a good heart, good behavior, good manner, friendly, accommodating, very good
Next,
human relation.
I'm not gonna get it.
It's gullible.
Good. Oh, let me just before I waste too much time trying to.
You cannot even remember that. Okay. Let me just. Okay. What's that popular social media thing? Most popular social media thing?
Instagram.
Okay, thank you. You got it. Okay. Okay. What's that popular page that I will just give you this one. That popular page that we will buy from, you can sell from it too.
Facebook.
No.
You buy and sell.
You can sell too on that platform.
Instagram.
No. You can buy. Mostly you buy.
Amazon.
Other thing, Amazon. Thank you.
I was
Okay. Thank you. Thank you to have you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for those.
And I'm glad to be here too. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for those information you shared with us, and I know that goes a long way. And thank you for coming. Thank you for putting those things aside and saying, okay, I have to be there. We appreciate that. And thank you, viewers. And I don't want you to miss any of this episode. I want you to subscribe, click the like button, or hit the like button
and share.
Either one you want to do.
Yeah, subscribe, share, send to your family, your friends.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a good show here. She's putting up here, so
okay,
you guys don't want to miss it.
Yes, exactly. We don't want you to miss any of those exciting episodes coming, and you can watch out though. We are still on Fresh Start Story, and hopefully soon we will be done with those episodes, and we are moving to another interesting episode, interesting season that you don't want to miss. And it's a true talk, 100% true talk, like as you see it, as a day, as usual. That's it. Thank you for joining today, and God bless you till we come back your way. Bye bye.
Ìgbà kan lè mi sunu mọ́tò. Ó ṣe ọlọ́run òbójú mi jẹ́. Obìnrin mi sọ̀tà lẹ́nu o. Obìnrin mi sọ̀tà lẹ́nu o. Ó ṣe ọlọ́run ọba ọlọ́run tí wàá gbàdúrà. Ó gbàdúrà mi ohun tó wù mí lè mí jẹ. Ọmọ bàtà tó wù mí lè mí wọ̀. Dísáínà tó wù mí lè mí wọ̀. Àgbo tó wù mí lè mí lò. Ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ni wọ́n wá rànjú gbogbo àwọn tó rànjú yẹn. Ọlọ́run bá gbójú lọ wọ́wọ́. Mọ́júmọ́jú mo ní òfojú rẹ̀ gbági o. Ìgbà tí àjọ ọmọ kò sẹ́ni bọ́dì lórí o. Ìgbà tí ńlá ṣọwọ́ kò sẹ́ni bọ́dì tó fún.